Hello again. Got another rapid game. Vic 58, 2056. Alright, he played e4, and then his second move was d3, which looks pretty passive to me, but maybe he's going to play f4 really quickly. Should I try to play bishop c5 and get my bishop outside the pawn chain and then play d6? Maybe. Let's try it. Yeah, he goes f4. Okay. I can play d6 now, and my idea was that my bishop's going to be outside the pawn chain with all this nonsense going on in the center, but he does have extra space with this f4 pawn, of course. Knight c6. Oh, there's just a fork trick here, isn't there? Because you can trade knight e5, knight e5, and d4. Okay, let's retreat the bishop, get out of that trick, and get out of d4 being with tempo. He wants to go knight c4. I guess I'm just okay with that. I'm going to put my knight... Actually, I could put it on e7 and try to play f5, countering him on the king side. Could also play a6, so that when his knight goes to... Well, his knight's going to go to c4 and attack this pawn. And if I play bishop to e6, perhaps he's just going to play d4. Maybe I can respond with d5 there. I am very much in unfamiliar territory here. We'll go bishop d7, but now after knight c4, at least he's not threatening this pawn. Oh wait, this does not look good though, does it? Okay, let's put this knight on e7 so that I can play f6 if I have to, and my idea is now to play d5. d5 immediately. Takes, maybe. Can also try to undermine him with g6 later, maybe. d5, he'll just castle. And then if I take on e4, my bishop looks really weird on this square. Let's castle. And then play d5. And I guess later on, if I play f6, later on he could go g4, g5 as a way of attacking me, but hopefully I can get counterplay in the center. Okay. Huh. I think knight a5 here might be a move, although that just drops the e-pawn. Shoot. Alright, so we're going to go f6 instead, but he's going to go queen b3, and I can make the queen retreat. Okay, let's try that. Takes away the g5 square for now. It looks kind of ugly because later on he's going to play g5, but I'm just hoping I can get enough counterplay in the center that I won't be lost here. Bishop to e3 just seems like a normal developing move. Maybe this bishop would be much better off on f7, so let's try to put it there. And once it's on f7, actually, I could take on d4 and go knight a5 and try to use the b3 square. Yeah, here he comes. Somehow I ended up in something like a King's Indian with reversed colors, but down a bishop. Not my best performance. So knight a5, b4. Let's try this because I think if he plays b4 here, I'm going to take on e4. Now he goes g5. Alright, well maybe after I take on e4 I can get rid of the queens, which will reduce the chances that he kills me with an attack. And then I can play knight c6. Try to hold everything together. Oh, b4 is just gonna... Okay, no, I have the b3 square. I have not been playing well recently in these games. Not that I ever really did. Alright, rook takes f6 is a move, but it's going to allow him to use the g5 square. So that doesn't seem like a good idea. Let's just take back with the g-pawn. Actually, now I can stick this bishop over here as a way of activating it, and later on trade it for his bishop, which will at least... Oh wait, does he have b4? Oh god, knight b3, rook b1, now I have rook takes a3. Okay. Okay, let's go bishop h5. He can check me if he wants to. Oh, he also has the d7 square now. Kind of missing everything. Better here than in an over-the-board game, though, I guess. Rook d7. Okay. Okay. What about... Okay, I have knight b3 maybe, with the idea to let him take on c7. Oh no, what he's going to do now is rook g2, rook g7, I think. So let's just get the king out of the way. And he grabs a pawn. And now, he can't grab any more for now, and I could take the open file away from him. Seems like a reasonable idea. Okay, let's do it. Of course, I have to find counterplay somehow here, but it's very difficult. These bishops are now strong, and I'm down a pawn, and my pawn structure's bad. Only square, right? Okay, he's taking more pawns, which is probably just correct, but at least it gives me the chance to try for some kind of counterplay if I can find something. There's nothing here. Okay. Rook g8 check. And pray for something. Man, this is pretty awful, though. A couple very badly played games in a row is humbling. Okay, I could take on f3, and if the bishop takes back, I can try rook d3, and if the rook takes back, I can try this knight e2 check. Let's just give it a shot. Okay, we're going to try invading. Bishop takes b6, yeah. Oh wait, but does that allow knight d2 check? King e2. That doesn't look very good. I could take on c3 maybe, keeping knight d2 check in the air. Let's try that. Okay, so now I'm threatening knight d2 check, which would pick off this bishop on f3, but of course he's got all sorts of things he can do about that. Probably not the least of which is just rook d7. Maybe there's counterplay here though, if I can get this check in and then get the other rook to g1. What a strange move. A very strange move. The reason it's strange is it gives me counterplay, which is not what he should want to do here. Okay, so we will play this knight to d4. And if he trades, I'll play knight takes d4 and then hopefully grab this pawn on a3, and at least I'll be within a pawn of material balance, and I'll have gotten rid of one of his bishops, and I'll have a very strong knight on d4. Okay. We've got very active rooks too, so that's positive. Oh, wait a minute, this is that was almost a checkmate threat, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay, I could take on a3, could also go harass that bishop. Alright, let's just grab this and then try to find something productive to do. Okay, I'm going to be able to pin this bishop. Rook g2 and rook a2. Okay, an alternative might be rook d8, rook gg7, knight takes f5, and then rook takes d1 check. Let's try that. He goes back. Okay. Alright, so I can kind of get my pawn back here with this move. It's probably worth it. And I think we're back in this game. Alright. Just got to not spend all my time here. So e takes f5, rook takes d1. Doesn't seem like he should be able to get away with that. Okay, I could play knight to d6, kind of hitting everything. So let's do that, and then try to just take this pawn on e4. Knight takes e4. He gave up the 7th rank, which was a major way for him to draw the game if things get out of hand, by doubling rooks on the 7th and then just kind of checking me. Okay, so rook a1 check, and it looks like I am winning a rook. Alright. Rook g8 check. And we can even throw in knight d2 check, perhaps. Or knight g5 check. Yeah, knight g5 check. Knight g5 check. I think he has to play rook takes g5. Because if he moves his king back, that's no good. Okay. Really got to move fast. Let's focus. Get behind this passed pawn. get the king in danger. Okay, we'll do this. King up to g7. Check. Check. Rook over here. King up. Yeah, it's not good. Okay, let's try this. He's just going to play something like rook g3. No, I can always back him off with rook f1 check, I think. Okay, rook f1 check. And I guess we'll go rook e1. Okay, I want to get in e3 so that my rook is cutting his king off. We may have a draw here. I'm way short on time, and this is a non-increment game, so we're just gonna draw it, I guess. No, he wants to play on. Okay. Well, now his king can't help very much. All right. All right. I won a game. Yeah. All right. Back on my way to 2100, hopefully. Thank you for watching.